All right, this is mainly a question for you're the Baptist seminary, right? Seminarian?
I'm one of them.
Our guy speaking here,
this
Charles.
is kind of a multi-part question. This first one's kind of rhetorical, since I know you guys are part of AtCon. Do you guys consider yourselves allies of religious Jews? Would you guys consider that?
Say that one more time.
Do you consider yourselves allies of religious Jews?
In what way?
Do you ally with them?
Many people here on this space just literally attended and spoke at a conference that was primarily hosted by an Orthodox Jew.
Yeah, and it was a rhetorical question. The next part is, do you know what the Talmud is? I assume you do, right?
Hey, brother, look, we've had a really good conversation on the space so far.
Whoa. I'm just asking a question. Do you know what the Talmud is?
Hey,
do you know what it says about Jesus Christ?
We're not going to engage in sort of.
Do you know it says that
okay.
Orthodox Jews believe Christ is in hell boiling excrement?
Yeah, Charles, do you have a question here?
The final question is, why do you ally yourselves with people who think Christ is literally boiling in excrement in hell? And they think Mary is a whore, and they think Christians are despicable.
Well, do any of our panelists want to take that?
I as the journalist, I'll go, well, I need to check all those facts because I've never heard any of that before. But I know that I just spent a whole weekend with an Orthodox Jew who definitely didn't find me despicable. And I work for an Orthodox Jew who definitely doesn't find me despicable. Well, so, that's what I'll go with.
Here, since you don't know what the Talmud is, in short, it's basically the instruction manual for rabbis. It was made a couple centuries after Christ, and it says lots of stuff in there. And rabbis study this stuff. Like Ben Shapiro himself studied the Talmud.
So
it says some terrible things in there.
So in my talk, these coalitions are always a mess, and you have to figure out. And this is where Francis Schaeffer is very helpful to us, because he had clear categories for allies and co-belligerents. And so when you partner together for particular causes, you're not fully aligning with them on all your theological issues, even though if we want to.
But this is the most basic tenet of our beliefs: Christ is King. Christ is King.
And so we want to. We ultimately would like a movement that is. Hey, brother, we're trying to have a conversation here, and so we ultimately want to have a movement that's more Protestant led, and we're going to find ways to partner with people who don't ultimately agree with us on everything. But there are particular causes that we can partner with for the good of our society, and so we have to have that some of that flexibility here if we're gonna try to win politically. And I think I would.
Yeah, but how is it good for our society when you're partnering up with these people and they're only gaining more power? These Orthodox Jews are only gaining more power by you partnering up with them. They're really partnering up with you. They're just using you.
Charles, I'd like to chime in here for a second. I'd like to sort of turn the question, back at you. I take from your profile that you're a devout Catholic. This is a primarily Protestant space here. I guess my question to you would be, what's your game plan for achieving electoral wins in America without winning over Protestants with whom you no doubt have significant disagreements?
You're shifting the goalpost here. I went from
no, I'm not.
You are. You haven't answered their question yet. I asked, why do you align yourself with people who think Christ is boiling in excrement? It was a simple question. Now you're like, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
No, my question is very simple. You no doubt, well, first of all, you no doubt have commitments.
You got to answer my question first before you respond with a question. It's very simple.
Your question has been answered. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Josh. Thanks.